Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Egal Talks Football. And unfortunately, there's more news from bad to worse. That's literally what has happened. I was speechless for a second. Unfortunately, Gabriel Jesus is injured, and Brazilian television show here has had a quick little update. Let me give you guys a quick snippet of what they have said.
Sim, estou ouvindo vocês aqui. A gente acabou de falar, no Gabriel Jesus que ele iria voltar nos próximos dias para Londres, mas a gente já teve a informação agora que
So, if you don't know what she was saying, she was speaking in Portuguese, or I think that's what they speak in Brazil. Unfortunately, I can't remember right now. But get what she was saying in the actual video is that Gabriel Jesus is out for 3 months and will need surgery on his knee. He will be flying to London Sunday at 3 p.m. to begin his recovery. This is bad news, and unfortunately, Gabriel Jesus will now be injured for Arsenal, and he will not be available for minimum 3 months. This is extremely sad news. Arsenal will have a heavy fixture list when the season comes back, and this means he could be out for some crucial games. And what this could mean for Arsenal's transfer window, what this could mean for Arsenal's season, what this could mean for so many things. But first, we just need to look at some of the games that he could potentially miss. He would be missing all of December, so that's West Ham, Brighton. Then he could be missing all of January, so that's Newcastle, Tottenham, Man United, Everton. Going into February now, Everton, Brentford. He could potentially even miss Arsenal, Man City, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Leicester, and potentially be back in March. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Potentially 10 games he could miss in such a short time. Honestly, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to hear. I thought once we heard the news yesterday that Gabriel Jesus was only going to be out for a short time period, we were even hearing that people were optimistic that he was going to be back in time. January was what Fabrizio Romano tweeted out. Some other people were saying only 3 weeks, but to now hear that he will be out for minimum 3 months and will be facing surgery is just it's heartbreaking. I feel like the news of him being out for 3 weeks was good news compared to what we just heard right now. And it's now 5 a.m. in the morning when I'm making this video, and I'm just like, I'm still in shock, slight bit, because just yesterday we got this one update, and now we're here getting this other update, and I just hope that he recovers well, speedy recovery to Jesus. Um, there's nothing else I can really say about that. We now need to look forward and potentially um who is going to we now just need to look forward and say to ourselves, who is going to take the reins? Is it going to be Eddie Nketiah? Is it going to be Martinelli? Are we going to solve the issues by going into the January transfer window and trying to solve some of our issues? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves. These are the things that we need to try to find internally. What happens to our title race? Is our title race potentially gone? Is it done? Finished? It's too early to tell, in my opinion. You don't know how the team is going to perform without him going. Obviously, we're not going to be as good. We're not going to be as potent up front. We're not going to be as fluid. But yeah, this is what Jesus put on his social media today, just to show you guys what he put on his social media, thanking everyone for the good messages. He said, if there was a timeline I could see, I would I would tell you something. I would say, Gabriel, you are a winner. Thank you to everyone who is sent a message of support and affection. And he posted a picture of himself when he was a kid. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no good way to speak about this. In light of him getting the injury, it's unfortunate for himself missing out on the World Cup. It's unfortunate for Arsenal and Brazil. big blows, missing a crucial player in the squad for both teams. And of course, on the Arsenal side of things, we're going to miss him for about 3 months now. And we're going to have to find solutions, and we're going to have to find solutions quickly. That's just the reality. We're going to have to find solutions, and we're going to have to find solutions quickly, because I am not interested in what do you call it, hearing that we have enough to still win the league. No, we don't. If we want to win this league, we need to be extremely fortunate on the injury history of this team. We know that we are always one or two injuries away from having major problems, and that's just a reality. That's just a reality. And Gary Neville and some of these guys has told us this in the past, and they might have been right. We might have been ignoring what's in front of us this whole time. But let me just show you guys um, Gabriel Jesus' injury history. So as you can see, he currently has a knee injury, and he has had a knee injury before for Manchester City. That injury for Manchester City, he missed a similar amount of time. He got 55 days off, and he returned on the 24th of February. So realistically, if it's a similar situation, he could be out for two. He was out for 2 months, and this was a torn knee ligament back in 2017-18. So if he was able to return back from that injury and miss 12 games, he would be potentially missing 10 games with us, but he would also have a couple weeks, now 3 weeks prior until the next game that we play. So if he does come back in the same timeline, he could be back end of January. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to guess. I'm just going to show you guys his injury history. And this is his second time having a knee injury. I don't know if it's on the same knee. I need to find out. But right now, that's all the information I have. Let me know what you guys think. This is a big moment for Eddie Nketiah now. It's Eddie Nketiah's time to shine. Can he hold it down, hold down the fort? I definitely do think he can hold down the fort for a short time. I don't know if he can do it for 3 months. We're going to need to get Mikel Mudryk over the line. We're going to need to experiment and try Gabriel Martinelli up top as a striker. We're going to need to find solutions in this difficult time that we're going to find ourselves in. We are still top of the table. We're still one of the best teams in this league. We are still a great team. And Gabriel Jesus, who, let's be honest, in the last 14 games he hasn't scored goals, but he's been contributing on the other ways. If we can get similar type of production from other people, we will miss him, but we could potentially be serviceable without him. That's just all I'm saying. But yeah, unfortunate news, unfortunate news. But on the other light, we're still top of the league. We're still 5 points clear, and I don't know how long it's gonna last, but potentially for the next 10 games, if we can survive, when he comes back, we'll be in a good stand to potentially do something. But for now, we just need to keep it ticking. Good times rolling. We have 3 weeks until we have 20 days until our next game. Hopefully, we don't get any more injuries, and I'll keep you guys up to date. And let me know if you guys enjoy these shorter videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I did do a previous video earlier. I'll put it up here, and over here I'll put the link to another video you guys should watch. And don't forget to subscribe. Links right there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these shorter videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these quick updates. Unfortunately, it's bad news today. Very sad news. But you know what? There's going to be good times rolling ahead. And Gabriel Jesus, we just wish you a speedy recovery, my guy. Peace, guys.